What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode brought to you by AutoAuctions.io of Weekly Auction Flips. Now, I know nobody's going to be interested in whatever this 2017 Hino is. I don't even know what that is, or probably not even pronouncing it right. But what I'm interested in is how much they made off of it. This thing made a $36,200 profit, and that is huge. So let's look at the original listing here, and you can see she's banged up bad, man. Now, this looks like it's a reefer unit, so it looks like it's got a refrigeration unit up on top. I mean, this thing is just, the bumper's crunched, the fender's crunched, or I guess the fender's probably part of the hood on these. I mean, this thing is in bad shape. And look at this, the bed or whatever you want to call this thing, it's just destroyed. And the door is destroyed. It looks like the cab may be destroyed too. See if we can get a better picture. Look at this. I mean, it's just ripped apart. To me, this thing looks like junk. Look at this door over here. It's ripped to pieces. This thing is in horrible shape. So it's sold with a MV907A, which is New York's certificate of salvage. It's sold in Glassboro East, New Jersey for $8,800. So it doesn't run, it doesn't drive. This doesn't even have keys, it says. And it sold for $8,800. So now let's take a look and see what they did to make it sell for $45,000 and how long it took them to make that profit. All right, so we can see they put a bumper on it. Looks like they fixed the suspension on the driver's side front here, but you can see the fender here is still busted up. They took off the reefer and they put on a flatbed, a hydraulic tilt flatbed. But look over here. This fender's still busted all to hell. The windshield's still busted. The cab is still smashed up top. The door is still smashed. The steps are still smashed. I mean, don't get me wrong. They definitely put some work into it. But you can't drive this. It's got a winch now. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's go down and see what it says here. It does not run and drive, obviously. It doesn't even start, but they do have keys for it now. Now it's got a New Jersey certificate of title, and it resold through the same auction in Glassboro East, New Jersey for $45,000. So they made $36,200 off of this listing. And if you look at the history, it says it sold originally for $8,800 a year ago, and almost immediately they turned around and sold it for $45,000. So in no time at all, they went and made themselves $36,000. Now let's take a look at car number 2. All right, so car number 2 is a 2017 Audi R8. This looks like something Sam Crack may have done a video on. I don't know. You tell me. Have you seen a video from Sam Crack on this particular car? I don't know anything about Audis. I wish I did, but I just don't. What I can tell you is this is a badass looking car. So here it is for $30,000 is what it sold for. But it sold from a third party, which is interesting. I would have thought this would have sold from an insurance company. But let's click on it. Take a look at the picture. Oh, man. I didn't even get to finish that sentence. I don't look at these ahead of time because I want my initial reaction to be like legit, you know? Good God, what did you hit? The steering wheel is off of one of the spokes. Like, oh, man, somebody had to have gotten hurt in that. Oh, that is beautiful right there, though. That is beautiful. Look at this. This is insane. Let's go down and read a little bit more about it. So let's see. It doesn't run and drive. The engine doesn't start. It doesn't have keys, but it's got a clean title. How is that even possible? It's got a Virginia certificate of clean title. Damage all over, secondary undercarriage. Yeah. So it sold October 24th of 2017 in Rancho Cucamonga, California for what did we say it sold for? $30,000. $30,000. So what's interesting is it's got a Virginia certificate of title, but it ended up selling in Rancho Cucamonga. Somebody must have shipped it out there because there's probably just not enough interest in it in Virginia. All right, so let's look at what they did to it to sell it for $65,000 and bring them a profit of $35,500. All right, I don't know, man. I want to say it looks better, but I kind of think it's reminiscent of Sam's Money Pit Jetta. That's What do you think? Comment below. What do you think? This looks like the same thing that happened to him when he bought that Money Pit Jetta, where they took a few good body panels, slapped them on, made it look like it wasn't really that bad, and then when he started working on it, well, you guys know what he found when he started working on it. Look at this. The door's not lined up. This is interesting. See, I don't know. The different angles, things don't look right at all. Things don't look right at all. This door is not closing properly. The fender looks like it's crunched up. The bottom of the door here is smashed up. I don't know. I mean, I guess it does look better. It does look better, but I guarantee you underneath all of the cosmetics that they did, this thing is still just totally trashed, man. But regardless, I'm not going to hate their hustle, man. It still doesn't run and drive. It still doesn't start. Does have keys. Sold in Los Angeles, California for $65,500. So they made off with $35,500 in profit. And they did it in, December 4th. They declined their last one. When did this thing sell? Right here. December 6th. And 11 months ago, it sold for $30,000. And then 9 months ago, it sold for $65,000. So in literally 2 months, with some very minor work, they were able to flip this for a $35,500 profit. Let's look at the third car. All right, car number 3 is a 2017 Porsche 911 Turbo. So we'll go down here. You see it sold originally from the insurance company in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for $48,250. And then it sold again in New York for $80,000, and they did it in a month. So let's see what they did to this one. All right, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad. The front end's definitely oh man. Okay, it's bad. Jeez, what? People, you got to stop buying these expensive cars and acting like you know how to drive them. That's insane. That's insane. Wow. That's another one. That had to hurt, man. Okay, so it doesn't run and drive. The engine doesn't start. It doesn't have keys. Certificate of salvage title from Pennsylvania. Estimated repair cost $168,000. The damage to value ratio is 104%. Okay. Yeah, in other words, this thing is toast, man. So anyway, it's sold through an insurance company, which is what I would have expected, for $48,250. Now let's look at what they did to deserve that $31,700 profit. Okay, well, it looks a lot better. It does, but I feel like, again, this looks like they did something quite similar with the R8 we just looked at. They threw a new bumper on it. Obviously, nothing's lining up over here at all. The wheels bent. Look back here. The quarter panel's still ripped apart, and it looks like maybe they Gorilla Tape the axle back on. The rear suspension looks like it's hanging by a thread. It does look a lot better, but this is another one where I guarantee you this thing is still just as shoddy as it was in the last one. You're not going anywhere in this car. This car's not driving anywhere. So let's scroll down. It doesn't run and drive, it doesn't start, and it doesn't have keys. How does it not have keys when everything was lit up? I don't understand that. Anyway, it sold for $80,000 in New York. And looks like it went off to Canada. How about that? And that was a month. In a month, they did some patchwork to it, and they managed to make $31,700. And here's an interesting thing. The estimated repair cost now is $45,798, whereas before it was $168,000. No, this to me looks like nothing but a cover-up. I'm interested to see what you guys think. Comment below and tell me, do you think any of these people really put real work and labor into these, or did they just mask the damage to pass it on to the next guy and make a profit? And hey, again, I'm not here to hate on these people's hustle, man. If you can make $30,000+ in a month just piecing a car back together like some Legos, man, you do you, man. I'm not hating the hustle at all. I just think it's impressive with that kind of money. I could stock a car lot. like a whole car lot. I could stock a whole car lot with just the profit from one of these cars. That is insane. I want to give a big shout out to AutoAuctions.io. Thank you guys for sponsoring this video of the week. Thank you to the viewers for checking it out. And if you like it, give the video a thumbs up. If you don't like the content, give it a thumbs down, and don't hesitate to comment below. I love seeing your comments. And hey man, if this is something you guys want to keep seeing, we'll continue doing it. I look forward to seeing you guys soon in the next one. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget to click that bell icon. And we are going to see you guys tomorrow for the auction walk around video. Stay safe out there.